217-037 and 145502. And Cal DRE 0186945.
And hello again. Welcome to Ron Siegel Radio. This is the show with no real boundaries as we discuss current events, financial markets, politics, sports, even poking fun at the rest of the media. This is the show that connects the dots of confusion delivered by conflicting media reports. We connect the dots so you know the actions you can take, how your family or business can benefit from current events. Most of all, thank you for joining me. Within every market, there are solutions as well as tremendous opportunities. You just need some trusted guidance. That is my message. I will be delivering it every day. We have a very focused show. We only chat about items that affect the roof over your head, your bank account, and anything I feel would benefit you. And to remind you, if you ever have any home or finance-related questions, I am the consumer advocate looking out for you, and you can reach out to me directly. 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. Just remember, that's the number you call anytime for assistance. When you call that number, it comes directly to me first. There are no operators standing by. I am it.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
While I do have a great team when it comes to developing a financing plan or plan to save you money, I personally work with you. Even if you don't have any needs today, save this number in your phone for future reference, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. We celebrate every day on Ron Siegel Radio, so what would it be today? You got to look at this one. I don't know about this. National CBD Day, Happiness Happens Day. Sneak some zucchini into your neighbor. I gotta love that one. National Sneak Some Zucchini Into Your Neighbor's Porch Day.
I got a bad feeling about this.
National Dollar Day. Frozen Custard Day. I wonder if there's anybody giving away free frozen custard today. Just thought we might want to check that one out. I don't know about that. We'll keep on looking. Markets, Dow Jones Industrial Average down 54 points as we speak. Oil down $2.56 per barrel. Does that mean anything at all to you? Well, in California, it probably doesn't. Some parts of the country might be getting some relief on their gasoline prices, but you know us in California. We'd rather pay higher prices, higher taxes, and continue to wonder, why does it keep happening to us? Amazing how you continue doing some of these same foolish things and wonder why the results just don't change. But a gallon of gasoline nationally, $2.86.5 in California, 361.8. Good portion of the country, at least almost all of the southern part of the country, the southeast part of the country, they're all paying under $2.70 a gallon, led by Mississippi at $2.57.5, $2.57.5 in Mississippi. Just throwing that out there to you. But again, we're California. We like high taxes. We wonder why these things don't change. I love the concept because I did have a conversation, getting a little bit off topic here. I had a conversation with one of the local fire chiefs, and we were chatting about the idea of, with our regulation here in California, are we causing, this was quite a while ago, are we causing or setting ourselves up for all of these wildfires? And he said, absolutely. He said, we learned over history that if we do controlled burns and get rid of the underbrush, we won't have the big issues down the road. But, you know, in California, we're worried about, what is it going to do to the atmosphere? And obviously, we're all concerned about the atmosphere. But here's the issue. What are we saying today when we've got hundreds of thousands of acres burning throughout the state, yet we didn't do it in a controlled way. We didn't plan it So now we have to pay the piper, and instead of having controlled burns periodically and systematically, we have these major out-of-control fires that take place that we just have no way of dealing with other than to try and contain them and hope and pray for the best. It's a shame, but that is the way it is. We are looking also the bond market. Yeah, the 10-year Treasury is about flat. The Fannie Mae 30-year bond interest rates are down. Bond price is up. So that's a little bit of good news right there. Let's check out what else is going on in the news for you today. Saw some fascinating articles that I would share with you. Obviously, the heat is on Rahm Emanuel in a re-election race after a bloody weekend in Chicago, that left a dozen dead and another 62 wounded. Rahm Emanuel is facing a mounting political crisis with his rivals emboldened as they aim to unseat him in the looming mayoral election. What a shame. And in Ohio, Republican Troy Balderson declares victory. That was a special election. Now, think about this content, because there are so many times we question special elections. Most people, they have no idea when there is a special election. If you were to have had an election yesterday in California, do you think anybody would have showed up? Right? It's hot out. We're getting ready for back to school. We're over at the beach. We're doing all these other things. Well, in a lightly contested race, win's a win. Amazing here. Black Lives Matter again. Activists filmed themselves crashing the wedding of one of the Sacramento police officers accused of fatally shooting Stephen Clark in March and then confronting him about how he sleeps at night. Well, if I was the officer, I'd say I sleep well. Right? I mean, he's a police officer. Right? You got to listen to the police officers. Whether you think you're right or wrong, listen to them. I promise you're not going to get in trouble with police when you say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Right? Then take it up with their supervisors or their superiors if you are wrongly accused, attacked, whatever. But going and crashing the man's wedding, does that really sound like you're going to get somewhere? Do you think you're going to accomplish anything by doing something like that? Amazing. New in a call to tax Mexico $2,000 per illegal immigrant to pay for the border wall. A border lawmaker had drawn up a plan to pay for the wall in part by fining Mexico and other countries $2,000 for every illegal immigrant caught crossing into the United States. Arizona Representative Andy Biggs, who has made his mark on Washington in just his first term, is now pushing a plan that includes the tax on illegals and other ways to pay for the border wall demanded by President Trump, with up to 400,000 illegal immigrants being apprehended at the border yearly. His tax could raise $800 million a year. Legislative proposal by Biggs, titled "The Fund and Complete the Border Wall Act," also calls for full construction to begin next year and for some money to go to the U.S. Border Patrol. Amazing. New poll released by the NAACP on Tuesday. President Trump's approval rating among blacks has reached 21%, more than double what it was in an April Reuters poll. Think about that one. But in its analysis, the NAACP slammed Trump and even went as far as claiming that Trump, the president, is setting race relations back, a charge that echoes recent media criticism of the president for slamming hoop star LeBron James. Now, I listened to the president's comments about LeBron James. You know something? Whether you agree with what the president said or not, I think that the president did not go far enough. He should have commended Mr. James for the good work that he's doing. Now, I think that Mr. James was divisive, disrespectful, but that's his prerogative. But he is doing some good things in the community, and that's wonderful. I'm not a fan of his, but you have to give credit where credit is due, and I'm glad to see that the president's approval rating, 21%, double the April numbers. HGTV snatched the Brady Bunch house off the market to restore it to its 1970s glory. Does that mean we're going to get the pink counter tiles and maybe the avocado carpeting? Discovery Inc. shared that HGTV has won the bid for the Studio City, California house that served as the exterior for the original Brady Bunch home from 1969 to 1974. Network reportedly intends to restore the residence to its original television appearance. Discovery CEO David Zaslev made the announcement on the company's second quarter earnings conference call Tuesday. The CEO did not specify a price tag for the house. It's public information, though. You can go right on the county recorder's website. They'll tell you what that was. Not too difficult. You are listening to Ron Siegel Radio, discussing your real estate current events and the financial markets. When we come back, boy, do we have an action-packed show for you today. The wave of millennial homebuyers continues to swell. Millennials, they're taking their credit building seriously, and parents, credit card tips for college students. All that and more. You can reach me anytime. Our off-air number, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990, or RonSiegelRadio.com. Connect with us. Facebook.com/Ron Siegel Radio, on Twitter @Ron Siegel. And if you miss any part of our broadcast, Ron Siegel 1, Ron Siegel the numeral 1 on YouTube. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few.
Are you earning a safe, secure 10+% return on your investments? Is your credit score over 800? Are you living in the home of your dreams or simply where you think you can afford? If the answer to any of these questions is no, what are you doing about it? Text ATP to 79564. Complete a 3-minute complimentary survey, and the area trusted professionals of Ron Siegel Radio will reach out to you to develop a success strategy for you. Again, all you need to do is text ATP to 79564.
Did you know that banks and credit bureaus are rewarded financially if you have bad credit? And the worse your credit score is, the more money they can make off of you? How does that make you feel, knowing that banks are getting rich off of your hard-earned money? How does it make you feel, knowing that if a bank or a credit bureau makes a mistake on your credit report, they benefit from it and it hurts you? The Fair Credit Report Act of 1971 requires banks and credit bureaus to report only accurate information, and nearly 100% of all credit reports are inaccurate. If you're sick and tired of being broke and tired of being robbed by the banks, you owe it to yourself and to your family to call Rondi. Rondi is a FICO-certified credit professional and has helped thousands of people just like you get out of debt and establish great credit. Rondi's number is 855-608-1990. Again, that's 855-608-1990. Or visit creditsanitizer.com. Again, that website is creditsanitizer.com.
Are you a veteran, own a home, and need money? The Siegel Lending Team is here to help veterans refinance and get the money they need. The VA 100 lets you borrow up to 100% of your home's value, refinance your mortgages, consolidate credit cards, and lower your payments by an average of $700 a month. And the Siegel Lending Team knows that character means more than a credit score. Call 800-306-1990. That's 800-306-1990. Rate subject to change without notice. Licensed by the California Department of Corporations, NMLS 21037, and DRE number 018694452.
Are you a veteran, police officer, firefighter, doctor, nurse, or teacher? If so, you qualify as one of Ron Siegel's VIP heroes, and we have rewards up to $5,000 or $10,000 when you buy, sell, or refinance a home with one of the Ron Siegel Radio partners. As one of the heroes, real estate agents will rebate part of their commission. Lending partners will give a credit at closing. The title company has special published rates, and many other service providers have incentives too. All you need to do is call Ron Siegel Radio at 1-800-306-1990. That's 1-800-306-1990. Or visit VIPHeroProgram.com. Just think about what you will do with all the rebates and incentives from the partners of Ron Siegel Radio. Just call us at 800-306-1990 so we can show you our appreciation for your service.
You're listening to Ron Siegel's Home and Finance Show with local and national expert Ron Siegel. Now, here's Ron.
Welcome back to Ron Siegel Radio. Within every market, there are solutions as well as tremendous opportunities. You just need some trusted guidance. That's my message, and as your consumer advocate, I will be delivering it every day on Ron Siegel Radio or anytime at 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. The Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends over at Gold Star Mortgage. When you're ready for that next mortgage, Gold Star has the programs and the products for you. Just give us a call at 800-306-1990. We would be happy to get you in touch with the right people to get that fast pass loan approval. So what's happening in the markets this morning? The Dow Jones Industrial Average, as I speak to you, down 55.72. We're looking at the NASDAQ off. It's pretty much flat. The S&P pretty much flat. 10-year Treasury, that one is, holy cow, it's a pretty flat market, right? Flat everywhere. The Fannie Mae bond, that is up 6 basis points, means interest rates are down ever so slightly. So what is happening in the market? Why is it happening? Well, stocks, weighing in the stocks, it's just the retaliation from China. It's ongoing. Could you imagine where the market would be if we didn't have this ongoing battle over the China tariffs? I'm not saying it's bad that we've got that battle going on. I think there will be long-term pleasure over the short-term pain. But, we've got to weigh it out, and the market's still holding its own, so that's good news. U.S. recently finalized the list of $16 billion in Chinese goods that will be hit with 25% tariffs on August 23rd. This morning, as a result, China announced 25% tariffs on $16 billion worth of U.S. goods, including, now, is this going to hurt us or them? Fuel, cars, coal, grease, Vaseline, asphalt, and plastic products. Now, I used to be in the import-export business. Guess where most of the plastic products came from? China. So, but they're gonna put a tariff on our plastic products. All right. I guess all you can really look at it and say it is
what it is.
Yeah. Seems China's going to go tit for tat with the U.S. tariffs. We have to see how this all unfolds and if it does pay off. I think it will. Earlier this morning, the Mortgage Bankers Association reported that mortgage application volume decreased by 3% last week. Applications to purchase a home were down 2% and are now down 1.6% from this time last year. Refinances decreased. So when you look at these applications, that's kind of giving you an idea what's happening in the real estate market. Because if the applications are dropping, well, so are... if the applications are dropping at some point, it's going to be seen in the new home or the existing home sales numbers, right? Average 30-year mortgage unchanged at 4.84% in the U.S., about 5/8 higher than it was this time last year. Not a whole lot of excitement. Pretty much near the unchanged mark. We've got a lot of numbers there that we're going to be watching closely, and the charts are giving us some good indication of what is going on. Still a lot of frenzy over that Zillow comments that came out in Zillow's purchase. Stock recovering a little bit, thought it would. What is the FHA mortgage insurance is the question. I guess I should tell you that was the Mortgage Minute brought to you by our friends over at Gold Star Mortgage. When you're ready for that next mortgage, Gold Star is the one that I know has the programs and the products for you. So I hear this question a lot, so I wanted to get into this a little bit today. We're not going to spend a huge amount of time on it, but what is FHA mortgage insurance? Because I hear people say, well, I got an FHA loan. Well, FHA does not lend money. When you take out a mortgage and have a down payment of less than 20% of the home's value, frequently, not always, you have to pay mortgage insurance. Private mortgage insurance is PMI. But if you're securing a Federal Housing Administration, FHA loan, you're not off the hook. In this case, you have to pay FHA mortgage insurance. This helps the lender lower its risk in case you default on the loan. That's what it's for. It is not insurance for you. It is insurance that protects the lender. What does it cost? What are the terms? Is it cancelable? So let's talk about the FHA insurance. So what is an FHA loan, first off? FHA loans are among the easiest mortgage loans for which to qualify. They give individuals with less impressive credit scores and minimal amounts of savings the ability to take out loans and buy their dream house without having to wait for their finances to improve. In fact, FHA loans are available even to those who have declared bankruptcy. In many ways, FHA loans offer the best possible deal for people without much financial standing. Besides their lax policies on qualification, FHA loans have additional advantages over conventional loans. For example, they include a very small down payment requirement, 3.5%. FHA loans also offer assumability, the ability when selling your home to transfer the financial arrangements and have the new buyer assume the outstanding debt you have on the mortgage. There is a cost, though, for taking out a loan with this much leniency. Typically, borrowers whose down payments come in less than 20% of the home's price must pay mortgage insurance. This is to ensure, as is the case with conventional mortgage loans, that the lender gets its money back in the event that the borrower defaults. And it's no different with an FHA loan. In general, mortgage insurance exists to protect the lender from losing their money if the borrower defaults on the loan. Again, it's a protection for the lender. The vast majority of conventional mortgage loans will require insurance solely if the borrower's down payment is less than 20%. With an FHA loan, on the other hand, mortgage insurance is mandatory on all loans regardless of the down payment amount. So you could have a 40% down payment. If the FHA loan is the right solution for you, you still have mortgage insurance. That's because defaulting is more likely among these borrowers. They have less reliable credit scores and not as much savings. Or there could be some sort of a derogatory event in the borrower's background. If you find yourself in a financial situation where an FHA loan is your best bet, you should prepare to grapple with the unavoidable premiums that are attached. If you're looking for a mortgage loan that allows for a low credit score, you need to pay the insurance premium as part of the deal. So what is FHA mortgage insurance premium? It's called MIP, frequently incorrectly referred to as PMI. FHA loans offer an amount of wiggle room and forgiveness when qualifying for a mortgage that conventional loans simply do not. But this looseness comes with a price. The FHA insures the loan, and borrowers must pay this insurance. Lenders are only willing to partake in the less certain business of lending money to individuals with lower credit scores because FHA insurance lessens their risk. So if you can minimize the risk, they can do the loan. While every situation is unique, FHA loans of all kinds require the home buyer to pay two different mortgage insurance premiums. The first is called an upfront premium. As its name suggests, this premium requires the borrower to pay 75% of the insurance premium amount right when the loan is issued. Secondly, borrowers must pay an annual insurance premium. This premium varies in cost. Generally, it's about 0.85. Actually, the upfront is 1.75. I hit that number a little off there, but it's 1.75 upfront, and we're looking at 0.85 is the premium for most of the loans. Can you cancel the FHA mortgage insurance premium MIP? Unfortunately, FHA loans offer solid benefits, but there are reasons people may be swayed to cancel their FHA loans as a means of stopping the insurance premium. Simply put, sometimes the premiums that occur every month can become too cumbersome to pay on time. Indeed, in such cases, it is possible to cancel your FHA mortgage insurance premium. However, it may not be easy as canceling a conventional mortgage insurance plan. Primary way to get out of an FHA mortgage insurance premium is to request cancellation after meeting certain requirements. generally what you have to do is you got to refinance your loan. When you refinance the loan, that's when you get rid of that mortgage insurance premium. Once you have 20% equity in the property, that is the main time to do that. So it's basically the FHA mortgage insurance premium stays for the life of the loan. FHA mortgage loans can be invaluable if you need a loan but don't qualify for the conventional mortgage. Still, the hefty monthly payment requirements can certainly be a deterrent. That's especially true considering your home's actual value and your other monthly obligations. Tips for buying a home: ensure that your credit score is in good standing, good place. When you have a high, stable credit score, you can become eligible for lower mortgage rates, which translates to lower monthly payments. Give us a call at 800-306-1990 if you don't have a great credit score, because there are ways to correct that, to enhance that. Generally, it's because there are errors on your credit report. And I'm going to say, just a blanket, my opinion is every credit report has errors on them. I've not seen one that is error-free. Just I'm mentioning that there for you. You are listening to Ron Siegel Radio, discussing your real estate, current events, and the financial markets. When we come back, the wave of millennial homebuyers continues to swell. We will chat about that. Millennials taking their credit building seriously. Parents, credit tips for college students. When is a deal not really a deal at all? All that and more. You can reach me anytime. Our off-air number, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990, or ronsiegelradio.com. Connect with us, facebook.com/Ron Siegel Radio. On Twitter at Ron Siegel. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few.
Siegel Lending Team offers you buying power. Let's say you can afford a monthly mortgage payment, including principal and interest, of around $1,900. With today's rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage of 3.75%, APR 3.85%, that payment could support a $416,000 mortgage. But if you wait and rates tick up to around 6.5%, which is roughly the average home mortgage rate over the past 30 years, that same $1,900 mortgage payment, including principal and interest, may only be able to support a $314,000 mortgage. That's over $100,000 worth of home you're missing out on by waiting. That's buying power. All you need to do to get started is reach out to the Siegel Lending Team at 800-306-1990. That's 800-306-1990. Or visit SiegelLendingTeam.com. That's SIEGEL LendingTeam.com. Payment example excludes taxes and insurance. Call us for full details, 800-306-1990. That's 800-306-1990 or SiegelLendingTeam.com. Equal housing lender, licensed under NMLS number 217037.
Are you purchasing or own a luxury home? If you're like so many others, your home is your largest asset and the mortgage is your largest debt. The Siegel Lending Team has some amazing financing opportunities right now. Jumbo loans up to $2 million, 30-year rates below 4%, 15-year rates near 3.5%, and if you can believe it, 7-year interest-only hybrids in low 3s. The Siegel Lending Team has all the options for your jumbo or second home loan requirements. Take advantage of them while you can. To learn more about all the other financing products available from the Siegel Lending Team, call 1-800-306-1990. That's 1-800-306-1990. Or visit SiegelLendingTeam.com. That's SIEGEL LendingTeam.com. Again, call 1-800-306-1990. Rates subject to change without notice. Licensed by NMLS ID 217037 and 145502. Equal housing lender.
Homeowners that are 62 and older are about to find out a great way to live a better retirement. It's called a reverse mortgage, and SLT can help you learn more. Call the Siegel Lending Team at 800-306-1990 right now to receive your free booklet with no obligation. It answers questions like how a reverse mortgage works, how much you qualify for, the ways to receive your money, and more. When you call the experts at Siegel Lending Team today, you'll learn the benefits of a government-insured reverse mortgage, how it will eliminate your monthly mortgage payments, and give you tax-free cash from the equity in your home. Here's the best part. you still own your home. Now is the best time to take control of your retirement. Call 800-306-1990. That's 800-306-1990 to get your free brochure. Call today or visit our website at SiegelLendingTeam.com. That's SIEGEL LendingTeam.com, or simply call 800-306-1990.
You're listening to Ron Siegel's Home and Finance Show with local and national expert Ron Siegel. Now, here's Ron.
Welcome back to Ron Siegel Radio. Within every market, there are solutions as well as tremendous opportunities. You just need some trusted guidance. That's my message, and as your consumer advocate, I will be delivering it every day on Ron Siegel Radio or anytime at 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. The real-time real estate segment today being brought to you by the area trusted real estate professionals of Ron Siegel Radio. Text NEST, N-E-S-T, to 79564. That would be NEST, N-E-S-T, to 79564. Find your dream home before someone else does. The wave, it's here. Many have written about the millennial generation, whether or not they, as a whole, believe in home ownership as part of attaining their American dream. Comparatively speaking, millennials have taken longer to obtain traditional milestones like getting married, having kids, and buying a home. They've taken longer than the generations before them, but that does not mean they do not aspire to still achieve those things. For older millennials, aged 25 to 34, who have established themselves in their careers and are starting to build their families, home ownership is the next logical choice. According to the Urban Institute's State of Millennial Housing, the probability of a millennial becoming a homeowner increases by 17.9% if they're married, and by an additional 6.2% if they have children. Last year, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, the average age at first marriage was 30 for men, 27 for women, while the National Association of Realtors reports that the average first-time home buyer was 32 years old. With most of this generation having yet to age into the responsibility zone, which is the time in their lives when their responsibilities start to dictate their behaviors, there will be a steady wave of buyers for years to come. Those who are currently out in the market searching for a home are being met with a strong, highly competitive seller's market. The National Association of Realtors chief economist Lawrence Yun recently commented, and I quote, "Realtors throughout the country continue to stress that there's considerable pent-up demand for buying a home among the millennial households in the market. Unfortunately, they're just not making meaningful ground and continue to be held back by too few choices in their price range and thereby missing out on home ownership and wealth gains," unquote. If you're currently renting and thinking about jumping into the real estate market this year, let's get together to help you navigate our market. One of the big questions I get on a regular basis is, can I qualify or I don't qualify? It's amazing how many people just tell me they do not qualify for a loan, yet they've never explored the opportunity. So solving the problem, what we did at the Siegel Lending Team, we came up with a 60-second pre-qualification app. All you need to go is to go to MBE Links, MaryBoyEdwardLinks.com/60SECPQ. So it's 60-second pre-qual. MBElinks.com/60 SEC, second for second, PQ. Take you 60 seconds to figure out if you're going to qualify or not qualify. Pretty simple stuff. The application, then it gets reviewed by one of the team members, and you'll find out real quick, are you in or are you on a game plan? See, I'm not going to ever tell somebody that they cannot buy a house. I don't believe that. I believe that there may be something that has to be done first to help you buy that house. You might have to get in something in place. You might need to get on a game plan to buy the house. So what are the game plans? Well, maybe you need to save a little bit of money. 3.5% should do it. in most instances. Maybe you need to get your credit scores up. Maybe you just need to get some sort of credit. All of those things are issues that are very, very commonplace. See them all the time. It's just a matter that people don't want to set the plan, set the goal, right? So if you have a game plan on how to do it, might be a little bit easier to get the job done. Now, what are some of the jobs? Well, a lot of companies out there hiring big time right now. A lot of companies are having trouble finding people to work. Job experts at Glassdoor.com say there are approximately 6 million jobs available in the U.S. right now. Some companies are offering perks like free transportation, signing bonuses, extra vacation to recruit top talent. So who is hiring right now? Well, UPS, Booking.com, Lyft, other top companies. In July, the unemployment rate fell to 3.9%. Economy added 157,000 jobs, according to the Labor Department. To help kickstart your job search, Glassdoor has put together the following list of companies that are hiring like crazy in August. Get your resume together. UPS, they've got open positions for dock workers, trailer mechanics, sort supervisors, drivers, package handlers, warehouse associates, HR interns, customer service, project engineer, revenue recovery supervisor, and more. They've got them in Las Vegas, Virginia, California, Florida. TransUnion, I won't even go there. Arn, you probably know that one about what TransUnion's up to. TransUnion, they're the information security architect, lead software security engineer, lead RSA security engineer. They got a lot of openings in the engineering world in Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Texas, New Jersey, and other areas. Wow. Internet cable and phone company. They've got a VP of commercial product, business operations support, system technicians, cable installers. Lots of jobs there. Colorado, Florida, Tennessee, Ohio, and Georgia. Lyft has opens for ops manager, customer insight analyst, software engineer. In California, Tennessee, New York, Colorado, Illinois, Booking.com. They've got openings in Washington, New York, Michigan, and Los Angeles. J.D. Irving, they've got a bunch of openings. Argo Group, lots of openings in California, Texas, Virginia, New York, Arizona. See what I'm saying? There's a lot of positions out there. So somebody that says they're not making enough money or they can't find a job, the answer to that really right now is you probably, if you can't find a job, maybe it's because you are not looking for the job. That could be the issue right now because there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of companies I hear on a regular basis that are telling me they can't find enough people to help. Just amazing how that is. So once you have the job, what are you going to do? Well, how about saving some money? So what are a few of the top ways to get onto that savings plan? 10 things you can do starting right now that'll have your wallet thanking you. First off, shop the dollar stores. I've done that for many, many years. I used to sell to a lot of the dollar stores. So shopping the dollar stores is a pretty good one. Dollar Tree, 99-cent only. Be willing to accept a little bit lower quality for a lower price if you're looking to save some money. You don't have to have every one of your garments coming from Nordstrom or Neiman Marcus. Target makes some good stuff as well. So a little lower quality, lower price, get a little more items. Maybe get a little more variety because you're getting rid of things a little bit sooner. Costco, look for the 97s. Another one of those, when walking the concrete floors, look for the items ending in 97, 397, 199.97. It's like a secret code at Costco. Whenever you see a price that ends in 97, it means the item is being sold below cost. That's a deal. So we'll get to some of the other secret codes that are out there in the marketplace as well. A lot of companies, they put the pricing, it's coded in there so that they know, management can tell real quick what the code is. Sam's Club, anything that ends in a penny, 1991, 441, those are all items that are for clearance. So we told you about the 97 at Costco. Let's see, think that's the list. I didn't have a whole lot of those on that list for right now. But we'll look for more of those and bring those to you as well. Look at here's an issue. Those the manufacturer warranties. Have you ever get anything anymore? They want to know if you want to buy an extended warranty. The answer is without fail. I'm a big believer. The answer is no. Well, that was a little loud there too, wasn't it? Whew. So the answer is no. You don't want to be getting guaranteed the extended warranties. That's a way for the companies to make more money. You look at it and say, you know something, I'm going to keep my computer for 2 years or 3 years, and you get a 5-year warranty. Does that make any sense? Just a thought right there. The concept, the items at the front cash registers, those are areas where you can save a lot of money. Those are the impulse buys. Stay away from those impulse buys. That's one of the big things. Save a lot of money when you with places like Amazon or shopping online. Just because you're not going to buy the extra candy bar, the extra pack of gum, the extra impulse item at the front check stand. Just a thought for you. Buy the deal first, then figure out why you want to go there. That's another one of the items to be aware of. Just figure out where you're going. Go there, get what you want. Reshop your car rental a week before your trip. That's another one. See if there's any better deals right there. Fly with only a carry-on to avoid baggage fees. Street parking is a good way of saving some extra money as well. You are listening to Ron Siegel Radio, discussing your real estate current events and the financial markets. When we come back, we will be chatting. We've got a lot still to cover this morning. Millennials taking their credit building seriously, and some tips for the parents as the helping the kids with those credit cards. Reach me anytime. Off-air number 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990, or RonSiegelRadio.com. Connect with us. Facebook.com/Ron Siegel Radio. On Twitter @Ron Siegel. Stay tuned. We will be back in just a few.
Are you living in the home of your dreams or simply where you think you can afford? Are you earning a safe, secure 10+% return on your investments? Is your credit score over 800? If the answer to any of these questions is no, what are you doing about it? Text ATP to 79564. Complete a 3-minute complimentary survey, and the area-trusted professionals of Ron Siegel Radio will reach out to you to develop a success strategy for you. Again, all you need to do is text ATP to 79564.
Most businesses struggle to get the online reviews they need to get a competitive edge over their competition. Rex is a brand new technology that uses text messages to direct happy clients to your online review sites, Zillow, Google, Facebook, and Yelp, and unhappy clients to a private survey, so businesses can win more customers. Try Rex today by going to www.meetrex.com. Are you currently renting a home? Do you like paying someone else's mortgage payment? Why not explore the options to purchase your own home? Can you imagine a 30-year fixed-rate loan below 4.25% APR? This means with $10,500, you can purchase a $295,000 home and have a principal and interest payment of about $1,400 per month. What are you paying in rent? Does your family deserve the opportunity to take advantage of the current market? To learn more about these exciting opportunities, the Siegel Lending team is standing by to speak with you. Call now, 1-800-306-1990. That's 1-800-306-1990. Or visit SiegelLendingTeam.com. That's SIEGEL LendingTeam.com. Or 1-800-306-1990. Rate subject to change without notice. Licensed by NMLS ID 217037 and 145502. Equal housing lender. Not endorsed or sponsored by any government agency.
Do you have a goal of mortgage-free home ownership? What if your home was valued at $500,000? Are you aware that a free and clear home could be costing you $2,500 every month, $30,000 per year? The mortgage planners at the Siegel Lending Team would like to show you how you can own your home, generate tax-free income, and accumulate family wealth. You simply need to call the Ron Siegel Team at 1-800-306-1990. That is 1-800-306-1990. By sending the team a copy of your most recent mortgage statement, the team will send you a no-obligation real estate plan. You be the judge if this is right for your family. Again, all you have to do is send the team a copy of your mortgage statement by email to reap@ronsiegelradio.com or call today. Ron Siegel, 1-800-306-1990. That is 1-800-306-1990.
Rate subject to change and without notice. Licensed by the California DOC and BRENMLS 217037 and 145502 and Cal BRE 0186945 and 1866775.
Siegel Lending Team offers you buying power. Let's say you can afford a monthly mortgage payment, including principal and interest, of around $1,900. With today's rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage of 3.75%, APR 3.85%, that payment could support a $416,000 mortgage. But if you wait and rates tick up to around 6.5%, which is roughly the average home mortgage rate over the past 30 years, that same $1,900 mortgage payment, including principal and interest, may only be able to support a $314,000 mortgage. That's over $100,000 worth of home you're missing out on by waiting. That's buying power. All you need to do to get started is reach out to the Siegel Lending Team at 800-306-1990. That's 800-306-1990. Or visit SiegelLendingTeam.com. That's SIEGEL LendingTeam.com. Payment example excludes taxes and insurance. Call us for full details, 800-306-1990. That's 800-306-1990 or SiegelLendingTeam.com. Equal housing lender, licensed under NMLS number 217037.
Are you purchasing or own a luxury home? If you're like so many others, your home is your largest asset and the mortgage is your largest debt. The Siegel Lending Team has some amazing financing opportunities right now. Jumbo loans up to $2 million, 30-year rates below 4%, 15-year rates near 3.5%, and if you can believe it, 7-year interest-only hybrids in low 3s. The Siegel Lending Team has all the options for your jumbo or second home loan requirements. Take advantage of them while you can. To learn more about all the other financing products available from the Siegel Lending Team, call 1-800-306-1990. That's 1-800-306-1990. Or visit SiegelLendingTeam.com. That's SIEGEL LendingTeam.com. Again, call 1-800-306-1990. Rates subject to change without notice. Licensed by NMLS ID 217037 and 145502. Equal housing lender.
Homeowners that are 62 and older are about to find out a great way to live a better retirement. It's called a reverse mortgage, and SLT can help you learn more. Call the Siegel Lending Team at 800-306-1990 right now to receive your free booklet with no obligation. It answers questions like how a reverse mortgage works, how much you qualify for, the ways to receive your money, and more. When you call the experts at Siegel Lending Team today, you'll learn the benefits of a government-insured reverse mortgage, how it will eliminate your monthly mortgage payments, and give you tax-free cash from the equity in your home. Here's the best part. You still own your home. Now is the best time to take control of your retirement. Call 800-306-1990. That's 800-306-1990 to get your free brochure. Call today or visit our website at SiegelLendingTeam.com. That's SIEGEL LendingTeam.com. Or simply call 800-306-1990.
You're listening to Ron Siegel's Home and Finance Show with local and national expert Ron Siegel. Now, here's Ron.
Welcome back to Ron Siegel Radio. Within every market, there are solutions as well as tremendous opportunities. You just need some trusted guidance. That's my message, and as your consumer advocate, I will be delivering it every day on Ron Siegel Radio anytime at 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. The Your Credit Matters segment today being brought to you by CreditSanitizer.com. You have a credit report. It is wrong. What are you doing about it? Credit Sanitizer has the solutions for you. You just need to go to their site, sign up, get the weekly emails, follow the guidance, and if you need professional guidance, further guidance, let me know at 800-306-1990. There are many, many individuals that are contributors to the organization that will help you out, help you get some good information, do what is necessary to get your credit score up. A lot of people are working on getting their credit scores up. They understand the importance of it. If you're one of them that does understand, let's chat. Let's see what we can do to help you. You know, you don't have to have a weak credit score. It's just a matter of doing what it takes to solve the problem. And the millennials are doing that right now. Most Americans appear to have gotten the memo on the importance of keeping tabs on their credit score. But it's millennial adults who are most frequently checking and also proactively managing their scores. A new data survey from Discover finds that more than 8 in 10 U.S. adults reported checking their credit score at least once in the past year. 82%, up from 72% in 2017, and many say they've reviewed their score multiple times in the year. Millennials lead the charge with 70% indicating they made multiple checks over the past 12 months, with Generation X adults slightly lower at 67%. Fewer baby boomers reported multiple checks, but more than 6 in 10 said they reviewed their score more than once in the past year, 61% of them. Where the generations more significantly diverged is in the share who say they are actively trying to boost their score. While it makes sense that millennials in the credit building phase of life would be most motivated to do so, the difference is substantial. At 83%, a vast majority of millennials report being active score managers. Compare this to just 2/3 of the Gen X adults and 1/3 of the baby boomers who said the same. Discover's survey was conducted online in mid-June 2018 among approximately 2,000 U.S. adults. The generational breakdowns were age 18 to 34 for millennials, age 35 to 54 for Gen X, age 55 and older for baby boomers. The survey findings were released July 31st. 3 most recent pieces of information. Well, we're not going to get into that. It'll be boring for you. That's boring for me. That's the Your Credit Matters segment, again, brought to you by CreditSanitizer.com. You have a credit report. It is wrong. The question is, are you going to keep it that way, or are you going to do something about it? Now, parents, what are you doing about it? So here's some tips for parents from parents. That's the question right here. If you have a kid in college or about to move one into a campus dorm, you may be wondering if they're ready for a student credit card. Student credit card can be a great tool for a student to responsibly manage debt and build a good credit record. However, lenders are more likely to approve a recent college grad who's already shown they can responsibly use credit. They're also more likely to offer lower rates or richer rewards for that. The older a recent grad's credit history, the higher their score will be if they don't miss any payments. Opening a credit card as soon as you can, even if it has a $200 or $300 credit limit, it's going to establish that at any earlier time. To help you decide whether your young scholar is ready for a credit card and what you should do to prepare them so they use their plastic responsibly, we talked to 6 parents from around the country about their experiences in parenting college-age kids and 4 financial experts. Here are their 5 tips for college students. Number 1, before you help your kid get a card, understand the risks. Unless your kid is over 21 years of age or has a part-time job, they probably won't be able to qualify for a credit card on their own. Instead, they'll need to be added as an authorized user to a parent's card to establish a credit history. That really raises the stakes for the parents. If your child racks up debt on the card, the parent who is the primary account holder on the card is responsible for payment. You're also trying to find a card on which you can co-sign for your child, but you may have trouble finding an issuer that allows that. Some issuers, such as Discover, don't allow parents to co-sign. Being listed as an authorized user on a parent's card will help students build a credit history. However, it may not carry as much weight with lenders as a card that students are responsible for paying. Make sure that students understand this. A credit card is not free money. Start educating your kids early. Don't wait until your kids are packing their bags for college to start educating them about credit. It certainly does not happen in the high schools anymore. Many of the parents that we spoke to, many of the tongue-tied. Many of the parents we spoke with began talking with their kids about money well before they headed to campus. Some even gave their kids small financial responsibilities or included them in household money decisions. Just a thought for you. What else do we have here? Let's see what else I can find. Keep educating your child even after they leave for school. I'm not going to get to all of these, so I'm kind of trying to find the best ones. Don't assume your work is done once your kid heads to college. Take advantage of any opportunities to guide your kids in their credit use. For example, sit down with your child during spring break, winter break, and see what their credit report looks like. Pull a credit report. Just take a look at it and see if it makes sense. Help your kids sort through credit card offers. They're going to get a lot of them, especially as they get close to college graduation. They will get a lot of credit card offers, so watch out for those as well. Educate the young people. Set limits, but don't be afraid to let the kids fail. If you manage the failure young, then they might not have the failures when they get to be a little bit older. A young failure might save them in the long run. Just a thought for you, and another thought is to set that first radio preset button to come back here every day to join Ron Siegel Radio, where we only speak about items affecting your house and your bank account. Thanks to all of our sponsors. A big thanks to Steve, who's engineering us today. And, of course, a special thanks to you for spending a little bit of your day with us. That's all for Ron Siegel Radio. Again, if you have any questions or to meet any of our guests, call me anytime, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990, or ronsiegelradio.com. And remember, make a lot of money so you can help a lot of people and have a lot of fun. Have a great day. We will talk to you next time on Ron Siegel Radio.